Hey, it's Todd, Red River Tactical and Outdoors. Today we're going to be looking at a Beretta 92 SF. Had this gun today. This gun, it's not mine. A friend of mine's had it for a long time and it's been sitting in a gun safe. Fired very little, if any at all. So I've been aiming to do a review on it for a while and hadn't done it. So thought I'd run get it today, put some rounds to it, and do a little review on it. This gun is empty, as you can see. This gun was what the military used. A lot of the military used this gun for a long time, and I will say out of the gate, I'm not a fan of hammer-fired guns. So keep that in mind as I do this review on this gun. The gun itself, after shooting it today, I realized why a lot of the military people that come through classes and everything will slingshot the slides instead of coming over the top. I had a couple occasions today to where when I came over the top to rack the slide, I engaged the decocker on this gun. Also had one occasion where I slingshot the slide and still engaged the decocker on this gun. So now when I shoot this gun, where I'm racking the slide at is from the front. It looked like these indentions, as you can see right there, looks like it was made for that. And I find it handy to when you're putting the mag in, insert the mag, come over and grab the front of the slide. It keeps you away from that decocker. The action on this gun, the slide is very smooth. I do like that about it. The gun feels really, really nice in the hand. I like that about it. The decocker, it works like a decocker. Magazines hold 15 rounds. They're easy to insert and they drop free very well. The trigger is horrible in double action mode, excuse me. You can see right here that the trigger, no take up in double action mode. It's got a real long, real hard pull and breaks sometime at the very end of the gun. It breaks. The reset though, once the hammer is cocked, it's got a real nice reset and a very light trigger pull for single action mode. So I shoot it real well in single action mode. I shoot it horrible in double action mode. With some practice with it, I'm sure I can get better with it, but it's still in double action mode has a horrible trigger. Single action mode's fine. Like I said, the gun fits fine. I'm going to show you some video. I had a lot of malfunctions with this gun when I first started shooting it, and I thought, man, the gun was dry and it hadn't been shot. So I thought, well, maybe it's just dry. It needs some oil on it, needs cleaned, and that'll take care of the malfunctions. But what I realized when I was cleaning the gun and really looking at the gun is I was causing the malfunctions. If I am a Glock shooter, okay? And if you got a proper Glock grip on this gun, you're going to cause the gun to malfunction. And I'll show you why. If I take a proper grip, the way I like to grip a gun, with my support hand, I come up high. So if I'm out here, then my thumb is riding on the slide and not letting the slide cycle all the way back, causing stovepipes or causing the slide not to cycle. So I do have to be very cautious when I'm shooting this gun and put my thumb right on this takedown lever. So it feels really weird to me because it feels like I'm not gripping the gun properly because I'm down so low on this on the frame when I shoot. You have to excuse me, I'm getting over a sinus infection or something or another. But that is why I was having those malfunctions. I'll put a little video on there on this and show you. But I'm going to go out and shoot some more tomorrow. I put about 200 rounds through it today. It really started malfunctioning on me when I was moving and shooting. My son shot probably 3 or 4 mags through it, and he was having the same issue, but he has the same kind of grip that I get. He grips high on the gun. And my son, you'll see in the video, he's 16 years old. He's a hoss for 16, but let him shoot it some today. He really likes this gun. He's enthused with military firearms, so that's why he really liked it. The gun feels good, it does, and it's metal frame, metal slide. Probably not going to have any issues now when I go out and shoot tomorrow, as long as I remember to adjust my grip on it. I don't like that grip. I don't like the feel of it. So this is not a gun that I would want to carry every day, because I have to adjust my shooting style to a gun. And I'm not going to adjust my shooting style to a gun when there's guns out there that fit my shooting style. So that's my thoughts on it. I'm not saying it's a bad gun. You like what you get used to, I'm sure. So I'm sure if you had this gun and really liked it and got used to it, you would shoot it fine. I shot it fine. I hit everything I was aiming at. The sights were dead on. It's got the standard 3-dot sights on it. As you can see, the front sight is not removable. The rear sight is adjustable for windage. It could probably be removed, but that front sight cannot be removed, I don't believe. I hadn't really looked into it, but it looks like it's made into the slide there. So you comment below, correct me if I'm wrong on any of this. The takedown on this gun is really simple. I do like the takedown of it. Being a hammer-fired gun, a lot of hammer-fired guns are harder to take apart than striker-fired guns. This one is really simple though. Take the magazine out. It's got a button right here on the side. This little like square button. You'll push in on that button and rotate the takedown lever down, and you see the slide just pops off. And then you can take the guide rod and the barrel out, and it's field stripped, ready to clean. And to reassemble it, you put the barrel, the guide rod back in, and just slide it on the frame like so. And you're good to go. But like I said, this gun feels really good. It's very, very smooth. The slide's not thick at all. It's got full-length rails for the slide and the frame, which is great. Shoots very good. The recoil is hardly noticeable at all on this gun. In the single action mode, the trigger is great. The single action mode, you got a little bit of take up in the trigger right there, but then you come to a little wall, and I would say probably about 3 pounds breaks it. Don't quote me on that. That's just what I'm thinking. But it does have a little lanyard hole in the bottom right there. The grip, you can interchange the panels on it if you wanted to. What's on there is fine with me. Magazine release, real easy to get to without changing your grip. And again, the mags drop free, great, and they go in great, really easy. Did notice if you push that mag in really hard, it'll go ahead and cycle the slide forward, which some people like that. That is a malfunction of a gun. And I think this is the first metal frame gun that I've ever seen do that. The polymer does it because you push that in real hard and it flexes the plastic, and it'll go ahead and drop the slide. But this metal frame gun, I had it happen 2 or 3 times a day when I was doing a mag change on it. I would insert that magazine and the slide would go forward by itself. Probably won't do that on an empty mag, but it did on a full mag. So found that interesting. But other than that, this gun is what it is. This is the Model 92 FS. Like I said, it's a good feeling gun. It is a great feeling gun. A little heavy, about the same. This gun empty weighs about the same as a Glock 17 loaded. It just feels, that's what it feels like. So I'll be putting some shooting on this video. So at the end of the video, stay tuned for some shooting. And I'll put those malfunctions I had on there. But like I said, I'm going out to the range tomorrow and run about 200 more rounds through this gun. And I don't expect to have any malfunctions as long as I remember to adjust my grip. So, hope you found this video informative. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm also going to put a link down to my Patreon page below. I greatly appreciate it if you'd like to support our YouTube channel through Patreon. You'll get a little extra content that's not on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm starting to work on that now, so I don't have a lot on there yet, but be sure to check that out. This is Todd, Red River Tactical and Outdoors, reminding you to be safe and always be ready.
Bad mag. Is it recording?
Yeah. $272. $235. $285.